Hey everyone, Reid Henrichs with Ridge, and today's purpose is to teach you guys about your country's history and the legacy and the birthright of freedom that we inherit by being American citizens. I think it's very important to have a good foundation of knowledge and have a good foundation of what this country was founded on, the principles that it was founded on, and learn it and start dealing and learning in truth rather than conjecture. A lot of people have asked me, well, what books should I start reading? You know, where can I get a good foundation and what can I do? Hey, I get a lot of this stuff as academic, and trust me, I've waded through quite a few books that were very tedious but good information. So I try to give you guys some books and give you some recommendations that'll really help you. If we're going to move forward as a country, and by move forward I mean limit government and expand personal freedom, then we need to know where we came from. We need to know those principles, the rule of law, what the purpose of the Constitution is. What did our founders debate? What issues did they agree on and what did they disagree on? These are all very important questions. So there's a couple books that I really want to advocate that you all read. That way when you are talking with people and trying to inform them, you've got good ammunition, no pun intended, but we've got to learn how to fight mentally as well as physically and spiritually. So let's start with a couple of book recommendations that I have for you guys. Guys, one of the best books that I've read on a very simple, it's a very simple book to read. It's easy to do. It's organized according to themes. It's called The 5,000 Year Leap by Cleon Skousen. This book is a very good one to start with, and it's not tedious. It's easy to read. It's organized into themes. Each one is on there, and it provides a huge bibliography. And not only the themes in this book are good, it reads very easily, but the value of this book is at the end of it with the bibliography. The author states a lot of different things in there, a lot of different books that you can do. So from this bibliography you can expand your studies. But this is a good book to start with. It's a good read to begin your journey. The next book, guys, is the Federalist Papers. Okay, this was written by James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, and John Jay. They all wrote a collection of essays. It's like 85 or 86 essays, and each one deals with a different topic. What I like about this book is that this is the justification for the Constitution by the early Federalists, the ones that wanted the Constitution, and they provide their arguments for and against the Anti-Federalists. But this is a good book to show what the original intent of the meaning of the Constitution is. There's no conjecture here. This was written by the guys that were arguing in favor of the Constitution, and James Madison is considered the father of the Constitution. So there's no speculation in this book like the left likes to have out there today. This is their very words and their very arguments for the Constitution. And it's not for more powerful government, it's for limited government according to very strict principles. But I'm going to let you read this for yourself. In regards to the Federalist Papers, this is the opposite side of the spectrum, the Anti-Federalists. These are the people that opposed the adoption of the Constitution because they feared that the Constitution would bring about a tyrannical government. So this is a collection of essays by many different people, guys like Patrick Henry, guys that were Anti-Federalists, and Thomas Jefferson early on, but he didn't write in here, but I'm just giving you an example of who Anti-Federalists were. But this book provides arguments against the Federalists or fears that the government would become more tyrannical. Read this. This is one of my favorite books ever written, or a collection of essays ever written, the Anti-Federalist Papers. If you're going to read the Federalists, you got to read the Anti-Federalists. And really, guys, I'd really be interested in hear your thoughts on who had more strong arguments. And the last book that will really get you started on things is this book here. It was written by Thomas DiLorenzo called Hamilton's Curse. You know, so often in today's society we hear liberal, conservative, you know, we hear Republican, Democrat, not that these labels mean anything anymore, but you're going to find that the beginning of this country had a lot of similar things and a lot of dichotomous thoughts. Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson were about as opposite politically as you could imagine, and they hated each other. They hated each other big time. But read this book. Very good findings in here, good evidence, good information. Just a very good book to help better your studies. Well, everyone, those are some book recommendations just to get you started. There are many other books out there that you can read, but this will give you a good basis, and it should keep you occupied for a little while. Very good. I write notes in all my books, just not trying to tell you guys how to study, but sorry, the teacher's coming out again at me. If you found the information in this video helpful, subscribe to me and follow on Facebook. The link is in the description box below. Links to all these books are also down in the description box. If you want to get trained with your firearm, come on out to Ridge. We'd love to meet you and teach you how to protect yourself and your loved ones. This is Reid Henrichs with Ridge. Remember this: The lessons that we learn are written on the tombstones of others. We'll see you on the ridge.